I played for the Dodgers in the 4th grade. I wasn't very good, didn't catch my coach's attention, not sure he even really knew my name. I would go in and I would bat one time, I would play in the field one time, and I'd come right back on the bench and I would cheer the other boys on. When I was walking out of the dugout for the last game of the season, my mother was walking toward my coach. And she just walked up to him very confidently and just said how much he couldn't coach. Well, he responded to her and said, well, if you can do a better job, hey, get you a team and come out next season. And she said, I'll see you next season. Well, we walked up to the stands where my grandfather was, and I understood this word about voluntold. And she looked at my pop and said, hey, get your collect board, you're getting a team, you're coaching next season. That's when I found out the power of a bucket. My pop would work a full day at work, and he would come home and he'd change clothes and he would grab this 5-gallon bucket. He would flip it over, he would sit on it, put his catcher's mitt on, slap it and say, let's go, Buck. And he'd work on fundamentals. And then the highlight of the week was on Saturdays, I would be able to get in the car, but he would load that 5-gallon bucket up. We would drive to the batting cages, and once again, he would flip that bucket over. He would sit down, reach in his pockets, and he would just deposit quarter after quarter after quarter in that machine. All the time that he was putting that quarter in that machine, what he was doing is he was putting quarters in like belief and confidence, work ethic, consistency. We found ourselves in the club championship the next season. I was at the bottom of the 6th. We were up 7-6. I had pitched a complete game up to that point. I had the game of my life. I batted 5 for 5. My pop looked at me and he said, hey, can you close it out? I said, let's do this. 3 outs later, we're club champions. Boys are throwing the gloves in the air. We're high-fiving. The stands is going crazy. Coaches coming by to me saying, hey, how do we overlook you? I went from bench warmer to MVP, but the true MVP was my pop. My pop was the one who said, listen to my voice. I'm going to take you somewhere on this journey. What I understood was that something that John Maxwell teaches us all the time, he says, listen, consistency compounds. I went from bench warmer to MVP in one season. Not only is that a power of a coach, but that's the power of a bucket.